well, and it's so good to see people jump in canoes and kayaks and have a crack. And I mean, there's water everywhere in the world, so why not?
Yep. So we have Hrabal from Czechia, we have Kizek from Slovakia, we have Aldane from Iraq, Bude from Hungary, a famous canoeing name, of course, Tommy Bude, who represents Canada, but of course Hungarian, Wu from China, Sirizan from Poland, and Searles from the United States, closest to the camera, and it looks like it's the Chinese paddler Wu who's gone out the fastest. And at the top of the screen, it's Hrabal from Czechia, who's also gone out nice and fast early in this final heat of the men's C1 500. And the last chance to grab a berth in the semi-finals for this non-Olympic event. All the athletes you can see, at least, they're all rugged up, aren't they? They've all got their undergarments on, the long sleeves. There's not too many people out there in the singlet and shorts at the moment, which gives you an idea how cold it is here in Szeged.
No, it certainly makes me worry for the Aussies out there. If the Europeans have long sleeves on and beanies on, the Aussies must be very cold. But as we see there, the Czech paddler out in front, and I wouldn't mind betting the Czech canoe selections were very difficult this year, because we've already seen a couple of the guys near the front of these races, and we haven't even seen the Fuchskas yet. So there's going to be a lot of guys vying for only a few positions come World Champs, but I guess as well moving forward come the Olympic Games when there's only a few spots up for grabs.
I tell you what, I'm enjoying the race of the Iraqi paddler here, Aldane. He's up there at the moment challenging for third and putting in a really strong performance. So that's great to see. Ali Dara Kadim Aldane. There you can see him in lane number, well, technically lane number 4, but he's a third from the top of the screen. So he's going to challenge for third place here, which will be a great result. China crosses first, Czech second, and very close for third, but he will be safely through to the next round, which is a great result. But a strong race there for the Chinese paddler Shengyu Wu. Of course, we talk about how strong Canada is in canoe racing, but the Chinese have really come along strong in the last few years. And of course, they won the C2 gold in Paris. Their women's team, C2 team, haven't been beaten for goodness knows how long, absolutely dominating the sport. And there's so much depth in the China canoe racing competition. So you talked, Elise, about the competition for places on the Czech team and the Hungarian team. I can just imagine in China it must really get pretty cutthroat to try and get a position on that national team.
I think you're definitely correct there. And when we go over to China for the Super Cups, there's always a lot of names that you don't see on the international circuit, and then they come out for the Super Cups and have a really good showing. And that just shows, they might be 6th, 7th best in the country and not making a team, but still able to mix it with the best in the world. What I love about China is they are really good at bringing over new coaches into China, and really high quality coaches. They entice people there. So I'm always interested to see what ex-paddlers or what coaches have moved into the Chinese system after an Olympic Games. I haven't heard much yet. I might have my finger off the pulse a bit. I'm pregnant at the moment and very engulfed in early pregnancy, but I'd be very interested to see where everyone's sitting in the coaching land as well as the athlete land.
Yeah, I wonder whether our very good friend Martin Marinov has turned up. Of course, he did spend some time coaching in China, so maybe he's
He
resurfaced.
did.
He's bound to be somewhere.